So this is where we're at for VTuber. This is how far they're going. Best black artist, The Burnt Face. This is insane. This is crazy. What? That's racist? No way. No, it's not. What do you mean it's racist? We could go a bit farther with that, but we won't, okay? And account based in Finland. Yes, comparing Peanut to blackface is definitely not a good look for your culture. Good time to gatekeep. This is such an odd comparison. I see this, and I'm sorry to say, but like, I think this is funny. I do. I think it's fucking funny. And if somebody is getting mad and bent out of shape about y'all disrespect black VTubers every day and make the space a fucking nightmare for black people who want to enjoy shit and not see racist shit used in Twitter arguments. I am going to say something. I feel like there's been a lot of things that you shouldn't say that I've been saying today. I think that there is a large contingency of the anime and the VTubing audience that is unironically racist. I think that one of the reasons why people like anime is that it's devoid from the same type of representation that is in American and Western media. I see this discussed very regularly, openly, in my community because I talk about it a lot. And those people are fans of this content. So, in fact, yes, there is. Now, obviously, am I saying the VTubing community is racist? They're absolutely not. But what I'm saying is that there is a contingency of them that is. And if you look at the intents and if you look at the, motivations for it, I think it makes a lot of sense why you'd say that. Yeah, there's no Western race politics nonsense in anime. Of course there's not. Because they're a completely homogenous culture, basically, right? So why would they need to talk about, like diversity or something like that? So, reminding me why I'm not terminally online? I guess so. So, yeah, put a chick in it and make it gay. Japanese people are xenophobic. I'm not about that. I don't want to get into that. But my point is that there are a lot of people in the anime community and in, like, the VTubing community that are negative towards, I guess we could talk about, like, a bigger thing. They're negative towards black people. They are. 100% they are. And that doesn't mean that they all are, but there is absolutely a contingency of people that are like that. And I think that it's not a very small contingency. I think that it's substantial. There is a very substantial contingency of that. And if you don't agree with that, go look at any of my videos of the things of like people saying why they like playing Chinese video games or why they like playing video games that aren't made in America. And you're going to see people saying like, oh yeah, it doesn't have like, a black female lead. And like, you're going to see us constantly one after another, after another, after another. Like you can't have that many points on the graph and not draw a line. It's pretty obvious this is true. I understand that some people might get upset about this because they want to pretend like it's not real, but all you have to do is just look at public sentiment, read conversations on the internet, and you'll realize that there are a lot of people that have this viewpoint. That's not racist, though. Okay, so I don't want to get into, like, the details of that, but what I'm saying is that, I don't know, is it not racist to not want, like, they don't want to see black people, okay? They don't want to look at them. They don't want to see them. Basically, that's it. You can call that a preference. You can call that racism. You can call that segregation. I don't really give a shit. But that's the way they feel. I don't know what to say. Is BET racist? In a way, yeah. Sure. I mean, if you have an entire fucking, organization and reward structure around being a prerequisite as being a skin color, yeah, I think that's kind of racist. Sure. Like, fucking obviously it is. Yeah, what color would the line be? I don't know. I mean, I have no idea. It depends. It depends on the person. It's part of the human condition. Sure. Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of I would say kind of dirty truths that have to do with this that a lot of people aren't really willing to see. And people will say it's not racist in chat, then cry when somebody says the same thing about white people. It's either racist or it's not. Yeah, it very clearly is, right? But like, I mean, some people might define it a different way. So don't you think it can be preference? I mean, like, okay, so, like, if your preference is to not eat around black people and to not be around black people and to not see black people and to not have black people in your community, to not have relationships with black people, this is technically a preference. You're right, it's technically a preference. Now, I think it's some other things, too, but, yeah, it's definitely a preference. All right, buddy? Yeah, so there we go. We're going here. Well, I'm just being honest, right? That's the way I feel about it. You can think whatever the hell you want.